but there was a chess championship. And the new world champion is a young Norwegian guy who's like 22 years old called Magnus Carlsen. Those guys spend hours preparing with computers, they prepare for hours. But then when they get in front of the ball at the match, Carlsen said it's too late. You can think about what you've prepared. You just have to hope for the best. You just have to hope that it's going to come back, that it's going to materialize itself, because you don't know what the other guy is going to do. Music is exactly the same. You prepare, you accumulate, ideas, information, sounds, physical sensations, and then you forget it. And when you show up at the gig, you're okay. It's too late. That's.
No, yo le preguntaba que recién que tocaba los de Think Funeral, yo lo sentía como estaba boludeando y investigando cosas, y él dice que puede estar haciendo eso todo el día, o agarrar dos compases y estar todo un día solo investigando posibilidades. Bueno, la melo era la misma, pero abajo estaba buscando otras alternativas en contra de la melodía. Mi pregunta era, ¿qué haces después de todo eso que probaste? ¿Cómo lo retenés? O sea, que se lo grabás, ¿no? O sea, ese es el laburo que él hace, va como probando cosas que espera que el día del show le bajen de alguna forma, no exactamente como las tocó, pero es una manera de elaborar como posibilidades. Pero no deja que interfiera la cabeza en mi mismo. Y dio un ejemplo de un pibe de un jugador de ajedrez, pendejo de 22 años.
For example, right now, after I did all this, none of it was really good,
Okay.
I'm hearing something much more simple. For some reason, I'm hearing this pedal or something. So I'm like, So in a way, this is a child of the previous thing. You know that thing that I was like trying to find. And a few seconds later, something else happened. It's like, oh, now I'm seeing something else. And this is a child of the other thing. But in a way that is not rational, that just I heard it. But if I had not done the other thing before, maybe I would never have heard that, So it was in a way in preparation, and then suddenly I felt like, yeah, now I cannot hear what I have to do. And at the moment I go and do it, I don't think. I stop myself from thinking, because that shouldn't be happening. It's no time for thinking anymore. It's time to speak.
The rhythmic stuff, you just hear it.
I don't know. It's very, for me it's always been very natural, but I feel, I feel it. But sometimes when I play solo piano, I realize when I listen to my recording, that is another thing I want to insist. Always record yourself and listen. How many times, I've been like, oh yeah. Oh, man. I'm so good, man. I can't believe how good I am. And then I recorded. I was like, man, so good, I have to record it. 2 days later, I listened to it, and I'm like, what? What the? I had no idea what I was doing. Generally, the thing that I noticed is that it was much less clear than I thought it was. So when I was playing, I was like, yeah, I'm a genius. Everything's so perfect. And then I listened and I didn't get it. I was like, well, if that's genius, then genius is not that good, So I had to understand where the problem was, and I understood that I was not a good listener about myself. That at the moment where I was playing, I was not hearing myself properly. So I played, record myself, and always try to see, okay, what is it that I like here? What is it that I don't like? And most importantly, is it clear to me as a listener? Can I relate to what I did? To the listener, relate to it? And doing that a lot allowed me, now when I play, like when I just played, I was listening. I was like with you, hearing it. I was almost like not there. I was there, listening. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty good, that's pretty clear. So the rhythm comes a lot from that. Because when you hear properly, you hear the rhythm very naturally. When you don't hear properly, the rhythm gets something very mechanical, and that's when it stops moving. It has a lot to do with the hearing. We don't have much time left, so I'm going to take 3 questions. Okay.
Yo quería saber cómo sé que tocado con Ari Cohen.
No, not this.
No. Ok. La cuestión está de primero tocar en conjunto, cómo es el proceso, y después sobre la orquesta que toca. Claro, si no, como. Se escucha así.
He's wondering about. The coughing is here.
Yeah, the coughing is very internal.
So about group playing, how does this whole thing apply to group playing? And specifically, he was wondering about how you approach the polyrhythmic.
I don't. I never approach anything.
You don't approach.
I don't even know what that is.
Claro, lo que está tratando de hacer es como quiere desmitificar toda la cosa que nosotros
What I do when I play the, I'm going to give you a short answer, it's a huge subject. When I play in a group, I try exactly the same thing, which is to hear everything that goes on. When I'm playing with Ari or people like that who play, lots of elaborators. Yeah, 5 more. Oh, by the way, we're going to have to make it fast. I brought some DVDs and CDs. The DVD is a pedagogical DVD, which explains some of the stuff that we've done today, but much more, of course. And if you're interested, we don't have much time, run towards me, and I don't know how much I can say to these guys, maybe 100 pesos, maybe. If you're interested, and I brought some CDs, and since you are students and you're very poor, I'll make it for like 50 pesos. So if it's a good CD, it's with Billy Hart on drums, a great trio. So if you're interested, come to me, and we have to make it fast because I'm running to the airport like very soon. So don't hesitate, we'll make it fast and easy. Just to answer your question, so what the important thing, to make a very long story short, is that if I try to analyze what they play or approach, like you said, and I start thinking and I can play. When Ari plays something, I try to hear it like I was playing it. So he does boom, and I feel like boom, like I'm doing it. I try to be in the audience, like you listen. So when I play, I hear everything. I don't hear myself more than I hear the other ones. Which means if I do this, or if Ari does that, to me it's the same. Like it's the same for you listening, you know. It's a very short answer. The most important thing.
Yeah, what's your approach on technical difficulties on what you
say?
play?
Approach again.
Yeah, but I think that once you are in the stage playing, you don't have any approach for the technical difficulties. But if you give a student a piece or something that you have really runs that are really difficult, and I hope that you don't give that to your student and say like, well, there is no technical approach for you to solve that problem.
No, of course, I work much more, you know. I'm not crazy, so I don't want to do that. No, we do technical things. Like the Hano method, and I learn a lot to my students, like they always have to challenge themselves. So for example, play one hand legato, the other one staccato, play one hand strong and the other one very soft. Different articulation, different rhythm. Always practice musically. Never like a machine. And also, lots of classical music. Every day, when I can, when my kids let me do it, you know, I go to the piano and I study a piece of music. Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin. And we pianists are very lucky. We have that. And every time there are problems to solve. You know, like on this Schubert piece that does sound like three different instruments. The melody, the harp, like I said, the bass. And at the beginning I played it like, you know. And I had to solve that problem. The day I could play it correctly, I realized that lots of it went into my playing when I was playing jazz. That differentiation, you know. It's a very important thing. Classical music is a gold mine for that. And I do classical music with my jazz students. I think we don't have time left. I'm sorry, I know there was other questions. I hope I will be back. Don't hesitate to come to me for those beautiful products, and I'll be happy to assist you. And you've been wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you.